Great morning, everyone. Welcome to another Marion Trainer Live Keep It Simple podcast. Glad you all are here. And the title of today is You Must Fail Before You Succeed. Now, as I said, welcome back. And as always, a big thank you to our sponsors, one that I'm really proud of, and that's about educating you. onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. We also have Identity IQ, Pink Lotus, and the Marion Trainer Healthy Family Recipe ebook. And you can find them all at mariontrainer.com. Now, before I get really started, I really want to emphasize to you about educating yourself about fitness. You can hear what I tell you, but until you get the nuts and bolts of what fitness is about, nutrition is about, the terms, protein, carbs, carbohydrates, fats, fiber, you're not going to really grasp it. You're just going to be taking instructions, but what happens when you run into a wall? So near the end, I will play you guys a 4-minute, you will listen to a 4-minute about onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. I really am emphasizing you need to be educated. All right, so let's dive into it. And we'll remove this. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well and had a good week. I know I did. And why is failure necessary? You know, today we're going to dive into the concept of failure as a stepping stone to success. Now, and I'll start off with an example so get you guys rolling and understand what I'm trying to tell you today. Think of Thomas Edison. It took him thousands of failed experiments before he invented the light bulb. And here was a lesson that led him to eventual success. Because too many times people give up at the first sight of failure. You know, I'm not gonna do it. It didn't go right. And I'll segue that into talking about onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. It's your map to success. Life doesn't come with an instruction manual. But onboard101.com/Trainer is pretty close to when it comes to your health and your fitness. And just basically showing you an example. Maybe you try to crash diet and it backfired, leading to more weight gain. And with Onboard 101, it provides the education so you can understand why it happened and how to build a sustainable routine. Again, I say to you all, I'm really stressing the educational part because too many times people hear what someone say, but they don't really understand. It's like, oh, I took instructions, it didn't work. Well, I'm trying to help you understand why certain things don't work. And once you have the understanding and the knowledge, that takes you to another stratosphere about your health and fitness. All right. And the next thing I would talk about, because this is part of our sponsors, IQ, protecting your financial health. And we all know that setbacks happen and they shouldn't ruin your life. But with Identity IQ, they help protect your financial identity. And I'm telling you all, it happened to me, and it truly can happen to anyone. And the example is, imagine your credit card gets compromised. With Identity IQ, it doesn't just alert you, it helps you. It helps you recover and protect your financial future. A lot of that is happening now, so protect yourself. And the next one, and ladies, I always say you do not have to suffer silence. Pink Lotus. For women, speak up. For women, Pink Lotus is the resource to turn health challenges into empowerment opportunities. And I'm going to An example of it. Let's say you face a health scare like an irregular mammogram. Pink Lotus offers you actionable guidance so you can and for my next for people, the Marion Trainer Healthy Family Recipe ebook. Now, nourishing your way to success. And believe it or not, food failures happen. If you ever tried a recipe and it was a disaster, turn to Marion Trainer Recipe ebook for reliable, nutritious meals. It will give you the macros. It'll even tell you the time that it takes for you to prepare it. And all the ingredients come out great. Mine is still favorite, the tacos. I love it. And next, the beauty of failure, transforming X into success. Now, failure isn't the end. It's just the beginning of a new learning curve. And some will say, well, Marion, what does that mean? I know you all remember this right here, this author, she's known everywhere now, J.K. Rowling. When she was rejected by multiple publishers, before Harry Potter became a global phenom, and I know you all know that. Each rejection was a stepping stone towards an unparalleled success. As you all know now, the rest is history. So my call to action to you all, it's your turn to embrace failure as a part of your journey. Your toolkit for success is at your fingertips. And one of the things is my sponsors, you can start with onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. Education for health education. You can move to Identity IQ for your financial well-being, nourish yourself, recipes for Marion Trainer, Healthy Family Recipe ebook, women, and embrace your health journey with Lotus. And you'll find all of these resources at mariontrainer.com. So let's just take a moment here. Let's take a moment here and let's talk about how to turn your failures into success. Because sometimes people measure success differently. Some measure it by how much money you have. But what good is your money if you fail at your health? Because you'll have to use this to get the health back. But what if we could have a balance of letting you know that, okay, it's okay to have financial support. But what about health? Health increases health. What is your health is your health? Because without health, no amount of wealth is matter. I say that to you all because I've been down that road, and about turning failures into success. And you've often hear me talk about my journey, starting out working out, bodybuilding, car accident. Let me say this to you. I'm going to reiterate the story because I want you to understand about this topic today. When I first did Mr. South Carolina, I placed third. And I literally went into that show and I was going to win. That was my mindset. Now, what if I would have quit? What if I would have said, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to go any further. Where would that have put me? Where would I be today if I quit early? I do it once. I did four tries. I got it on the fourth time, and I turned that triumph into my journey. My I don't know. I look back at that now, and because when you get success, even if you fail, but on the road to success, you forget about those. You forget about that failure because it's out here, and you know what it's like. But on the road, that's really never ends. Because you're always going to want more. What can I do next? Because if I accomplish this, what can I do if I go to the next level? And I've been at this for a long time. I've been in the health and fitness business for a long time. And I'm telling you, I have researched, I have seen what I've seen the struggles that people have gone through, men and women, are trying to get in shape. A big part of why most people can't get in shape because they overthink everything. And the one ingredient that they will not hold on to is this time. It literally takes time. I started out at age 16 years old. I was 110 pounds. And I didn't think, oh, I want to be 200 pounds. Back then, I was like, oh, I'm just going to work out because I like this and let's see what happens. In 1 year, I gained 30 pounds. Now, that might not seem like a lot to most people, but to go from 110 to 142, that was really great for me. And it did a lot for my confidence. But I was patient. Now, did I gain 30 pounds the following year? Absolutely not. It took me to 2 years. 2 years, I went from 142 to I think it was like 160, 158 when I graduated high school. Now, again, might not seem like a lot to most people, but I kept going. I didn't stop. I wanted more. And when you want more, you look, search. You want to be educated about it. I'm going to play this 3.5, 4 minute video so you can understand what I'm telling you about why you need to educate yourself, because you can listen to all the gimmicks. You can listen to people say, oh, you can 30, 40 pounds. You don't have to work out. You can take this shot. You can do this pill. You can do this potion. But until you understand the terms, understand why you hit a wall, because if you lost 30 pounds in 3 months, the next 3 months, you're not going to lose more pounds. It's not going to happen that way. The body doesn't work that way. If it did, there will be lines around the corner to these places. So I'm here to give you the real. Now I want you all to listen to this. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat.
Congratulations. Your interest in achieving your goals through huge steps in the right direction. In the fitness industry, there are no quick fixes, no magic pills, and no just truth on human in the minute. Really and what actions to ensure your personal. Did you know that more than 98% of all diets fail? Most people think it's their own fault, that they did something wrong, that they simply weren't good diets. But the truth is, all diets fail because they're incorrectly designed in the first place. Believe it or not, your actual body weight is irrelevant. The true indicator of successful body weight management is body composition. That's the ratio percentage of lean mass and percentage of body fat. Body composition by athletes, coaches, and fitness professionals as the true measure of weight management, athletic performance, and overall health and fitness. So the key to successful weight management is the difference between weight loss and fat loss. Here's why this is so important. When a person loses 20 calories in a conventional low-calorie diet, the weight is mostly lean mass. This healthy tissue is harmful. A restricted calorie diet also harms the body in other ways. It slows your metabolism, creates hormonal imbalances, compromises the immune system, and affects the nervous system. Remember, the human body does not understand the concept of dieting. What it directly perceives is starvation. So again, the key to credible long-term weight management, understanding the difference between weight loss and fat loss. Most commercial weight loss would like you to believe that fat can be stored in your body. The truth is, it can't. Here's what you should know about body fat and weight management. Fat is stored everywhere. In a sense, it's your body's reserve. However, when your body eats a low-calorie, restricted calorie diet, it does not come into its fresh fat. Instead, it quickly and efficiently converts lean mass into carbohydrate for its immediate energy requirements. This is why restricted calorie dieting is so dangerous. Without enough fuel, the body will actually feed upon itself.
Feed on itself.
Requires oxygen. The quickest, most efficient way to get oxygen into your body is through exercise. And finally, weight management, fitness, and overall health is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Personalization is key to your success. Here's why. People are genetically different, live individual lifestyles, individual preferences, and of course, requirements vary per person. So the first step is to get on board with the technology of how the body actually functions, especially activity. Let's get started.
And as you all can see, that is the introduction to onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. It is a 12-module course, and I guarantee you, after you take it, you'll be more knowledgeable and understand why, when you got these programs, why they didn't work. And when they say everybody's different, most people I have worked with, they only got success from being sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now, I had a guy years ago, 2013. He started his meal plan. What his job was, and I call it lifestyle nutrition. His lifestyle was 4 shakes, 1 meal. And some days he did 5 shakes because that's what his lifestyle garnered. And from March of 2013 to August, he lost 100 pounds. Now, some will say, wow, that's really incredible, man. It is, but he had to want it. All I did was put the information in front of him, told him this is what we're going to do for his lifestyle. And it worked because he wanted it to. If you're trying to follow the crowd, you're going to always come up short because you understand you. If you make a list of all the good foods that you like, we can make you a plan that will give you exactly what it is that your body needs. All I need is your body fat, height, your weight, and tell me your goal. How many times are you willing to eat a day? 3 times? 4 times? 2 meals, 2 snacks, 2 shakes, 2 meals. I mean, it's what you're willing to do. And when you put your mind, you don't have to be worried about failure because you'll be thinking about success. So if you stumble along the way, get back up, dust your stuff off. Don't you think you are worth it? Because if you don't think you're worth it, then why give your money away to people? If you can't believe in what you're doing, then why are you doing it? Giving your money to someone is not the motivation. What you want to do, if I'm going to pay my money, I'm going to follow this to a T so I can tell you near the end, did it work for me or it didn't work for me? Or let's try something else because that didn't work. That's real result-driven. If you're going to be with someone, whatever system you decide to get on. And I'm not just pumping this up for me because I want you to be educated. You get this course, you're going to be. So it doesn't matter whether you talk to me or whether you talk to anybody, whatever coach you have, you will be knowledgeable about what they're saying. Because I can tell you right now, most of you all, you're not going to lose no weight because you don't even understand that fiber is a nutrient. So you get very little of it. Some of you get very little protein and get a whole lot of carbs. Or I love bread. Or is it the fact that you become addicted to the feeling of what bread gives you, because its carbs are broken down into sugar. Just that little bit I just told you, you just got a lesson. Now imagine the rest of the stuff you don't know. It's cross the street. I shouldn't have to keep saying. I'm here to educate the world, not just train you 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, good job. Training is a part of it, but the nutrition and the knowledge, you can't beat that. And when they tell you knowledge is power, trust and believe it. We will tailor to what works for you, but we can't do it by ourselves. I can tell you I have the best plan in the world, but until you get on board, get on board. It's not gonna work. I can believe in you all day, every day, 24/7. But until you believe in you, the failures will pile up. The success will keep you further and further away from you. And at the end of the day, you got to say, you got to ask, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? I'm living proof that you can have setbacks, because setbacks are just setups for comeback. I'm living proof that you can fail, but you're not a failure. Remember that. Y'all take care, and most of all, take care of each other. Reach out to me, comment, subscribe, like. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Reach out. Because if the more you sit and tell yourself, Ima has never built a house, Ima has never done anything but kept you in the same position that you're right now, talking about, I need to lose weight, I need to get muscle, I want to get better. You can't get better until your mind gets better. You cannot get better until your mind gets better. Cheap. Action stands out. When you ready and you're ready to stop being sick and tired, I'll let. And if I can't help you, get help somewhere else. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful day.